baseball franchise is a complex and delicate apparatus. Every little cog or gear or pinion matters, is vital. Whether you're the guy signing the checks, filling out the lineup card, or combing the baseball frontier for talent, the club is counting on you. Expectations are high, and flexibility is a must, because things don't always go as planned. Tough decisions need to be made, and made right. It's no shame to delegate when necessary. Everybody could use a hand now and then. But in the end, it's the guy at the top that gets the credit, or the blame. So when that time comes, when the dust settles and there's only one team left standing, here's hoping it's yours.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Leafs fan here, and today I am bringing you guys the first episode of my Toronto Blue Jays franchise, and I'm actually quite excited to be doing this because this isn't something I've done since MLB 12, the show. So it's been about 5 years since I've actually made a franchise series on this channel, and even then it didn't last that long. It only lasted about 2 episodes, and I've been kind of weary of playing franchise mode in MLB in the past because I thought you actually had to play every inning of every game in order to, get your stats or whatever. But now I've realized that you're actually able to lock yourself as a player, which is a lot of fun, and you're also able to, just manage the game, which is cool too. So franchise mode definitely looks like it's going to be a lot of fun this year, and I'm really excited to explore the mode more. Anyways, the Blue Jays here, opening day in Baltimore. Beautiful day for baseball as the teams are being introduced here on opening day as a tradition. Every day on opening day. A lot of Baltimore Orioles shots there. That's okay. Obviously, it's pretty much their day for opening day at their ballpark. But a nice shot there. Camden Yards is a beautiful ballpark. I'd love to go there someday. Anyhow, Devin Travis is actually going to get the first at-bat of the season here for the Toronto Blue Jays. So he's got to, get something going here for the Jays early on to show that they're not backing down early on in this season. And obviously going into this one, there's going to be a lot of questions about certain players, and in my mind, the one guy that I believe has a lot to prove this year is Jose Bautista. Obviously, he more or less decided to sign back with Toronto because nobody was willing to give him the amount of money that he thought he was worth. So he signed back with Toronto. So I feel like just based on what he did there, he has a lot to prove for the Toronto Blue Jays this year. So let's see if he can live up to his expectations here in the game as he gets his first at-bat of the season here in Baltimore. There's a pitch. It's up high in the zone. Jose Bautista is going to drive this one to deep center field, and could that ball be gone? It is. That is his first home run of the 2017 campaign on the first pitch he sees this season. 1-0 Blue Jays. And I actually had the difficulty all the way up at legend difficulty entering this game, so that was not on easy difficulty by any means. That's actually my first home run I hit on legend difficulty, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, Jose Bautista will get the season started off right for him, as that gives the Jays a 1-0 lead early on in the game here in the top of the second rather, as that ball is just hit out way over Adam Jones's head. Top of the second now. Martin's gonna have to just kind of step over a little bit, make an easy catch there. That'll end the inning as Aaron Sanchez gets out of this one. So far, he has a no-hitter going at the end of the second. I don't think it's going to last. Look at that beautiful shot, though, of Baltimore in the marina, whatever. I love those cinematic shots they put in the game. Anyways, Russell Martin stepping in for his first at-bat of the 2017 season. Looking to do a little damage here. I personally love this guy, and I I don't even know what that was. That was a crazy ass stutter or whatever. But I personally really like Russell Martin. I think he's a great catcher, and he may not be the best hitter, but he gets on base and he does what he needs to do. He's just a consistent player, and I'm glad the Blue Jays have him in their lineup. Anyways, we're gonna have a nice double play here, and that'll end the half inning there. As the no-hitter at this point is gone, or is still intact rather. I guess we allowed some walks, so the perfect game's gone, but the no-hitter is intact. Josh Donaldson stepping in here for the second time in this game here in the top of the fourth, and he's going to take this pitch out into left field rather, as he gets on for the second hit of the ball game, or for his first hit of the ball game. I don't even know what I'm saying here. First hit of 2017 too. So Josh Donaldson obviously is going to have a lot of the offensive responsibility this season on his shoulders. Obviously losing Edwin Encarnacion, a guy who provided a lot of run support for the Toronto Blue Jays. So it's going to be interesting to see who can pick up the slack this year, as Jose Bautista is going to take this one up the middle, and that's going to be his second hit of the ball game, obviously hitting that solo shot back in the second inning. Now we got a runner on first and second, and we're going to see what we can do with that, as we have set ourselves up to potentially get more of a padding for Aaron Sanchez. Anyways, what's his name there? Pierce is going to strike out their former Baltimore Oriole, playing his first game against his former team. Had the opportunity to get the Blue Jays a 2-0 lead. This ball hit right to Jose Bautista, is going to go for a jog and make a nice catch. The Blue Jays obviously getting their money's worth, and Jose Bautista looking good so far in this one, but time will tell and see if he's going to live up to expectations this year. Anyways, bottom of the sixth here, Aaron Sanchez just cruising as he makes JJ Hardy look dumb there. Adam Jones now up at the plate, and Adam Jones is just gonna get tagged right in the shoulder, and apparently that was the second time I had hit Adam Jones of the game. I forgot that I did hit him earlier, but I didn't put the clip in the edit, so that was my bad. Anyways, that would end up resulting in a Baltimore run. We've got Kendry Morales stepping up here, and this ball is hit deep out into left field, and that ball is gone. Welcome to the Toronto Blue Jays, and that is his first home run of the season. First home run with the Toronto Blue Jays. Looking good so far this season. Let's see if Kendry Morales is the guy that can pick up the slack for Edwin Encarnacion this season. I don't know. I think Kendry Morales was a great pickup for the Toronto Blue Jays, and I'm excited to see what he does. Obviously, he hit a big grand slam last night against the Tampa Bay Rays. That was fucking epic. Jesus Christ, like you could just hear it right off the bat in that one. And as you see there, he hits a solo shot there, no grand slam for him, but this will result in another Baltimore run, as that makes it a 2-2 ball game. And late in the game here, things are starting to get a little dicey. Opening day, obviously, doesn't really matter if you win or lose. Well, I guess it kind of does, but it's not it's not really gonna hurt your playoff chances unless you just have the shittiest season possible. But yeah. Anyways, that ball is gone. That's really gonna put a little dent in our chances here at coming back, as you see Baltimore now up 4-2. Russell Martin stepping to the plate now in this one, looking to at least do something for his team, get a rally started. Let's see what this guy can do with an epic beard there. He should be sponsored by Dollar Beard Club. I just have to say this now, this game just looks phenomenal too, just the way they did the shadows and everything. They did a phenomenal game at just tweaking some of the little things, and that is just a beautiful double into the gap there, right over the center fielder's head by Russell Martin, as he gets his first hit of the season, coming on that beautiful double. Now the Blue Jays have a bit of a rally going. Let's see if they can capitalize on having a runner in scoring position this late in the game. Down by 2, I think they can do it. We got Melvin Upton Jr., of course no longer a Blue Jay, recently released by the team, and that is a wild pitch, and Russell Martin's going to go to third on this one. Very close play there. I thought he was out at first, and obviously the Baltimore fans did not like that one, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree with them on that one. Anyways, we got the runner on third here. Melvin Uppen Jr. is going to drive this one right up the middle of the plate, and that is going to plate Russell Martin, and that makes it a 4-3 ball game here, and things are getting interesting now. And here comes Devin Travis here. This ball driven out into center field, and unfortunately I fuck up here, and I wasn't able to go back to first in time, and that is a pretty embarrassing error there. So Kevin Pillar stepping up here in the top of the 8th with 2 out, looking to at least get on base here, get something going here. 2 outs in the game. Find a nice pitch. That ball driven into left field. The left fielder actually misses it, and he's going to go all the way to second with a 2-out double. Things are getting interesting now. The tying run on second, and we got the right guy up at the plate in Josh Donaldson. Let's see if he can drive Kevin Pillar in. 2 out, 2 strikes. Interesting situation here, and well, he's just going to be fanned out, and he will be thrown out. Not able to come through in the clutch moment there. Unfortunate. Moving on to the bottom of the 8th, and this pitch just driven way out into left field, and that one is gone. Blue Jays now down by 2, and it's looking like it's not going to happen this game. It's pretty late in the game, and that pretty much just takes any momentum away from us that we may have had going further on into this game. So J.A. Hoff able to get the strikeout here and end the inning. Blue Jays got their work cut out for them going into the top of the 9th here. Got the right guy up at the plate in Kendry Morales. He's going to get his second hit of the ball game with that single to the right side there. And that puts the tying run up at the plate. Winning run in the on-deck circle. So let's see. We got Pierce up at the plate now. Full count, and he's actually going to be able to get on here with another hit to right, and that is a beautiful single there. Struggle in this game, 0 for 3, able to come through in the clutch with a nice single there. Winning run up at the plate now, and I believe that's Russell Martin, if I'm not mistaken. I did not get to see. Russell Martin gets a single up the middle, and I actually put Herrera into pinch run, and he's actually going to be cut down coming to the plate, and that's how this ball game will end. The Orioles able to hold on to a 5-3 lead, and we're going to lose the first game of the season here on opening day on the road. That's okay. We'll get them the next time. I hope you guys did enjoy the first episode of my Toronto Blue Jays franchise. If you guys did, don't forget to drop a like. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe for more. And anyways, guys, as always, have a good one.